Have you been working so hard and waiting for your financial breakthrough? What if the universe is here to reveal a powerful, unexpected fortune that you didn't know was on its way? We're going to pull back the curtain and reveal a powerful truth about the money that is drawn closer to you and the path to receive it. Okay, so ooh, interesting. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Hangman. That's very interesting energies popping up there. Back of the deck, we also have a little bit of Five of Pentacles showing up there too. So definitely looks like you have been going through some sort of like hardships, okay? Financially is what I'm hearing. Perhaps maybe it's just like even if you're doing well, you kind of just wish things would pick up, is what I'm hearing. You want to have a stronger sense of security, a strong hold towards certain things, a strong sense of stability, is what I'm hearing. In that energies in the back of the deck. It's kind of the energy that I got there. And it looks to be that with the Hangman, you're kind of just like, you're chilling out, okay? You're surrendering to the universe in terms of just like whatever happens, happens. You're letting go. You're really allowing yourself to pause and just almost like come at certain things from a specific perspective. It's almost like a perspective shift, is what I'm feeling there. And with that Eight of Pentacles, it's almost as though like you're very dedicated, okay, within your craft. You're working really hard, okay? Thinking about hobbies, work-life balances is what I'm hearing. Your home life, how you treat your family, your loved ones, your friends, how you treat yourself. You're being very skillful, very focused, okay, with your material items, like the material plane or material realm of certain things. Your resourcefulness, okay. I'm also getting just like your physical as well. So you're just really taking care of yourself with that earth energy. And the Knight of Wands, very fiery, very passionate, okay? You have this strong sense of action, strong sense of drive, passionate pursuits are like on your mind, top of mind is what I'm hearing. You've been working hard, okay, towards that is what I'm hearing. And there's going to be a lot of things revealing itself to you in time. Okay, so we're going to reveal what kind of time frame that looks like as well. 3, 4, 8 might be of significance, so that might be like the third, fourth, or eighth month of the year. So that's something to keep in mind. Those years kind of remind me of like months that most people get bonuses in too. Like 3, 4, 8 is very interesting. You know, like March. Usually when people get bonuses and promotions, like March and April, right? Might even get like a huge refund. Okay, or some sort of like something in September, like people get raises and bonuses and like merit bonuses in hearing too. So that's kind of like the vibes that I'm getting. So that might be some sort of unexpected fortune coming in for many of you. And there's also a strong sense of Eight of Cups, okay? There's a sense of you wanting to departure from certain connections and relationships, okay? And that's really going to put you in a position of just like trying to figure out the situation of like what is. You're on this like new search. I'm getting like you're on a new hunt for better connections, better relationships that are really in tune with the heart, really in tune with the emotions of things. And it looks to be that there's also like a huge sense of like I'm getting like Five of Pentacle vibes of just like it's like you're just like you're isolating yourself, but at the same time like you're kind of like pulling away from certain things that are not serving you. Like you're excluding yourself from events, from going out, from certain situations. Like, yeah, I'm almost hearing like you're putting yourself out on cold or something, like out in the cold, so that you can kind of like really figure out and assess certain situations. Okay, that's what I'm hearing there. And we also have the Hierophant, or Hierophant, and yeah, it looks to be that there's like a strong sense of you just sitting in your spirituality. I'm getting like meditation vibes, like guru vibes. You know, like when you just like you let go of everything and you just like go the traditional route of things, like that Taurus vibes I'm getting as well. It's just like you're going back to the teachings and the belief systems of the past, or like of certain ways of life is what I'm hearing. Certain belief systems, certain spiritual systems is what I'm hearing. Like you're getting really in tune with yourself, almost getting like hermit energy from that. Like you're just soul searching, you're reflecting on your finances, how your finances and like how your relationships are affecting your finances, how your finances are affecting your relationships, vice versa, right? Definitely getting Virgo vibes from that. And then with the devil, we're getting a sense of like that Capricorn energy there too. There's a strong sense of temptation towards certain things, you know? Yeah. Definitely almost feeling as though like you you feel attachment to certain things, okay? If you have a desire towards certain things, but you don't want that shadow self of you to be bonded by these illusions of like what is right for you and what isn't right for you financially is what I'm hearing. It's almost as though you want to like you want to have this unexpected fortune and abundance coming in, this good sense of this good luck and good fortune coming in. These cycles are changing for you, but at the same time, you don't want it to be like in vain, is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't want it to be out of envy or out of strong desire. You want it to feel as though you acquired it because you deserve it and at the right time, not because of malicious intent or wrongdoings or something like that. I was getting like something along those lines, something to do with like you don't want them these blessings coming in to stop you from being you is kind of what I'm getting. Like you're reflecting on what you want to do with your money is what I'm hearing. I feel as though some of you already know this unexpected fortune's coming in. Like it's as if you got this huge bonus or raise or like this job call to like, oh, you're getting hired, right? Something like that. That I'm hearing. And there's also like Nine of Swords energy. Like there's some sense of overthinking about it too. Feeling almost like a sense of anxiety about it. You might even have nightmares about this blessing coming in for you. It's almost as though like how you feel like right before you're going to receive it is what I'm hearing. Wow, we have like 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're coming into like a huge unexpected fortune for sure. Okay? And like the energies is just like saying like you have this 10 of Pentacles, right? This 10 of Pentacles is like, okay, you're going to have stability. You're going to have generational wealth coming in. You're going to be able to get the home in order. You're also going to have Ace of Pentacles where it's like you've been planting these seeds of prosperity for so long that even more opportunities are coming from it. It's like you plant a tomato and all of a sudden you're like, there's 5 tomatoes. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to plant more of these tomatoes. You're like, okay, now I have 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 tomatoes now. And you're like, wow. And you've been just doing that for like throughout your entire life, okay? Also getting like throughout your entire career, even throughout your relationships as well. And we also have a strong sense of like you're having a tower moment, okay? You're having a lot of endings coming through. Like this tower moment is like things that are not serving you are like coming to an end, all right? You have like this sense of like with this death, it's almost as though like with these like endings, you're going to be transforming into like a completely different person. Like you're trying to reevaluate how you want to show up in your energy is what I'm hearing. So much so that like this judgment, right? This is almost like you're really being like you're really self-evaluating. You're trying to have a sense of clarity towards your evolution, a huge sense of purpose, okay? Before you like hit this rebirth period. It's almost like you leveled up is what I'm hearing. And with the King of Wands, it's like you're so full of like this like charm and integrity and boldness that it's like you're this visionary of your life, right? You wanna be a master of it. You want to lead with intention and conviction is what I'm hearing. So much so that you are willing to just take a step back and just be like, okay, what do I need to do to go from A to B is what I'm hearing. So there's a lot of energies in that. And yeah, you got this is what I'm hearing. A lot of great energies from that. Okay, so let's dig into what are the messages the universe wants you to know. We're definitely getting a lot of energies coming in for the collective. So I'm hoping that the energies resonate with some of you. We're getting barista vibes. So some of you might just be a barista on the day-to-day. You might almost feel like one, like where you're juggling a lot of plates, is what I'm hearing, okay? And so with that, just juggling a lot of cups, a lot of relationships, a lot of connections, okay? A lot to do with like emotions and heart, all right? And yeah, you're just being very playful about certain things, being almost like a jokester, okay? You're trying to let things, you're trying to be loose about certain things is what I'm hearing, okay? I'm also getting a little bit of like, you're utilizing your voice a lot, okay? That's what I'm hearing with the throat chakra there. Something to do where it's like you're being very mindful about how you present yourself. It's as though you want to come off in a very like carefree way. I'm getting like when you come through this unexpected breakthrough, you don't want to lose aspects of yourself. Like, you want to be this jokester, you want to be this person who can party and relax and make drinks, and of course, if you're of age, right? And of course, it's like you want to be able to just have a good time, is what I'm hearing, without not letting this level up, this financial abundance, like, affect you and how you show up. Yeah, you don't want to be like, you don't want to be plain. You want to you don't want to be plain. You don't want to be like stiff. Okay, when you come into this abundance, you want to be like someone who is like still themselves, authentic, genuine, true to who they are, is what I'm hearing. And that's nice to see and hear from the universe. It's like you don't want to lose yourself. You want to be able to buy a rubber duck, put it in your bathroom, let it float, kind of thing. Quack about kind of thing is like kind of what I'm getting. Float around a bit. You want to keep the cutesiness of life. You want to keep the fun, the quirkiness of it all, is what I'm hearing. You know. And you don't want to be narrow-minded, okay? It's almost like you feel as though the money is going to make you feel narrow-minded, the fortune is going to make you feel narrow-minded, but I honestly believe that you have a strong level of conviction towards who it is you want to be when you come into this financial abundance, that you're not going to second-guess yourself. It's almost as though, like, people are almost going to feel like, almost like, I don't know why, like, I got this, like friendships, right? Like, this is like, the reversal of friendship. Like, we get this best friends with the locket, right? Like, people who are not even close to you are gonna feel like, oh, you have all this money, it's so outrageous that you don't do something with it, or something like that. I'm getting like they're gonna see you as outrageous because of their narrow-mindedness, okay? But don't let that affect you. These people are not your friends, okay? It's the reverse of that. So don't let outside judgment get to you, okay? Don't let their hidden motives and like their nasty thinking put like a fork in the road, is what I'm hearing with that energy, that fork in the road, that narrow-mindedness. Because a fork in the road is like, it splits in two, right? And it goes two ways. And the narrow path is one. And it's like, you don't want to just like have all these different paths open up that you didn't want to traverse through to begin with. Take your own path, that's what the universe wants you to know. And yeah, if they're gonna pick a bone with you, all right, with your playfulness, with that pajama vibes, it's something to do with like, people just, it's like almost like it's like people are gonna just be throwing sticks at you kind of vibe, or like picking a bone with you, or trying to pick at your carefreeness, okay? I'm almost getting like, it's almost like that your sense of innocence, okay? Don't lose your sense of innocence as you come into this financial blessing, come into this unexpected fortune, alrighty? And yeah, there's going to be a lot of judgment, okay? You're going to feel personal judgment, personal attacks, and even outside of attacks, right? And almost it's going to feel like judge and jury sometimes. It's going to get a little heated. People are going to have opinions about what it is you do with your money and what it is that you don't. So just be like, come at it from, your emotional maturity, your emotional intelligence, and just have that calm balance, okay? That wisdom. I'm getting that King of Cups vibes from that. Interesting how I flipped that. Something to do with laziness, but also something to do with the lighthouse. Like, the universe wants me to, I'm just going to place it like this because something to do with that dual energy there. Okay, something to do with I'm almost getting like, there's going to be lazy people around you, okay, who feel like you're the answer, okay? It's almost going to feel like you're going to be able to fulfill their desires because of your blessings coming in. I'm thinking along the lines that there's something to definitely be careful about in terms of that energy popping up there. Yeah, it's almost like it's gonna really dry out certain relationships. It's gonna put certain relationships in a stalemate. So just use your best discretion, is what I'm hearing. I'm gonna put that here because more towards like how the people are feeling there. And yeah, oh yes, we're definitely getting crossroads vibes for sure. It's like that fork in the road, the crossroads that I mentioned prior. It's as though it's something to do with like you're gonna be debating on whether or not you want to keep certain relationships intact because of like these crossroads. So we're gonna dig into a little bit more of those energies, or even just step away from that energy and just kind of go a little bit more into the specific sources of your unexpected income. So essentially, things will not always be the way that it is currently, okay? A lot of change is coming in for you. And the universe wants you to know it almost is like a caterpillar, okay? It's almost like you know, like how a caterpillar kind of grows up, the phases of in which it kind of like traverses through and evolves. It's gonna feel like that over time, right? And as you kind of traverse through that, just kind of keep in mind of like certain warnings. Okay, the universe is going to be pointing to certain things. Intuitively, you'll be able to connect and tap into that energy. But they just want you to know, like, they just want to warn you of specific problems, like something to do with this lazy and lighthouse energy, something to do with that, okay? Maybe you live by the water, maybe you're going to a lighthouse, there's a symbol of a lighthouse, something resonating with that, okay? That either now or in the near future, they're warning you of something related to that energy, okay? The energy of something lazy, the energy of something related to a lighthouse. I'm not sure, it seems almost like a beacon of some kinds, is what I'm hearing. So just kind of keep that in mind for a while, okay? And there's also something to do with having some sort of disappointment in a friend or a lover. So that might be when you're coming into this unexpected fortune, just be mindful of how it's going to impact certain relationships as you traverse forward. I flipped the card over and it like kind of revealed itself there, but there's going to be some sense of fear, worries, intense situations that you'll have to be mindful of, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? There's definitely a lot of hidden energies, okay? You might even be like sleeping in your bed one day and all of a sudden a fight breaks out with your loved one in the house kind of thing. You know, just kind of be mindful, you know, keep yourself alert is what I'm hearing. And temptation will test you. So I'm hearing that like your temptation to do certain things like just up and leave is going to test you. Just kind of like you wanting to withdraw is going to test you, okay? So just really use your discernment there. Utilize your intuition there is what I'm hearing, okay? And also utilize your spiritual guidance, okay, to protect you from harm because your angels have your back. And also utilize that energy, okay, the ear, the senses that you have, okay, sight, smell, touch, hearing, all these things. I think we have about like 15 senses. Beyond just our 5 senses, we have spiritual senses, senses of the frequencies, right? So just utilize all your 15 plus senses to guide you forward, okay? So just want to keep that in mind as we traverse our something to do with a dark man, a crown, and some coins might be of significance. So money will be coming towards you. There's some sense of honor and respect that will be coming to you as well. And there's might be a dark man that might be also traversing in the energies here too. Energy, like something to do with that message, almost wanted me to pull it back for some reason. I was getting a sense of just like to not reveal it to you. I'm not sure why, but it looks to be that there's something hidden in the mist. Okay, something to do with someone that's going to try to make you do something against your will. Okay, so this might be has something to do with that lover. Okay, that friend or a lover who might just be like pressuring you. Okay, and it's going to test your endurance. It's going to test your willpower. Is what I'm hearing. Just keep that in mind there. And something to do with the dark man or female in the presence here. This might be like a family member, a friend, a colleague, etc. So take it where it resonates. Perhaps they have like a beige skin, dark skin. Maybe they're just tan. Perhaps. So that might resonate to some of you. And perhaps they're also coming in to honor, respect you, and to almost like something about your acolytes, something like that, like your almost like your trophies, your acolytes. I think that's how you pronounce it. People are going to be almost like, I don't know why I got the word worship, but it's like almost like they're really going to be admiring and celebrating you is what I'm hearing. Almost like giving you your roses is what I'm hearing. Yeah, hearing from them towards you. Also something along the lines of that the money will be coming to you. Okay, towards the end, as you traverse this journey, so just be kind of like mindful, okay, about like the ego battles is what I'm hearing. People are gonna be on strong defense is what I'm hearing. Almost like it's gonna require a lot of patience from you. I'm almost getting like someone's gonna be asking something of you because they see you coming into this good fortune. So just be mindful of that. But pleasure with a close friend. So that might be that dark man that pops up, or it might also just be a dog that you have as well. In general, maybe some of you have animals, okay? Or I don't know why I got dog sitter, pet sitter. And you're gonna have a strong sense of increase in material, spiritual material wealth or spiritual growth as well. There's just a lot of great energy, okay? So universe is just asking you to, receive this gift at the divine timing and almost like utilize it, like open up the Pandora's box vibe at the right time is what I'm hearing. It's like, it's not Pandora's box. It's not like something that's crazy is going to happen when you open the box, but it's like what comes from opening the box is like things come towards the box that you didn't expect to come forth. So you're going to have to kind of almost protect the box is what I'm hearing. It's almost like it's going to challenge a lot of relationships that you have, and you just have to be mindful. But there's so much abundance coming in for you because of your hard work, okay? This is a huge breakthrough for you. There's going to be a lot of temptation around you that's circling what you've worked hard for. So universe just wants you to know that in this reading here. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.